And thus, Mentor finally gets his health bonus. Welcome back, good viewer, this is the Skyrider, and as you know, last time we managed to destroy the temporal amplifiers, and now we are going to fight Blitzkrieg himself. Oh boy, this'll be fun. But now, good viewer, I'm going to show you why you shouldn't mess with Mentor. Because as you can see, he's right back near the beginning. And he had to go all the way over from over here, back to where the rest of our heroes are, before we face Blitzkrieg. Man of War, kindly open the door, sir.
Well, if it isn't our old friend Time Master. And looking rather shagged out, if I don't say so myself.
You're close. I can sense him. It's incredible. His power has grown several times since we defeated him. But where is Blitzkrieg?
Where I am is of no importance. Where you are, however, shall seal your doom. Time Master's power has allowed me to open a gate to my victorious future, from where I will now bring an endless legion of my ruthless minions. Despair, Freedom Force, for you have traveled into the past, only to be destroyed by the future. What? No! Where are my minions? Defeated? So be it. I'll just have to attend to you personally. It will be a pleasure racking your minds.
Finish him quickly. The strain of containing Time Master's energy is overwhelming. Oh, even without the temporal amplifiers.
Racking our minds, not if I have anything to say about it, because we have our own mental master. Mentor versus Blitzkrieg. And the Bard and Tombstone and Man of War, but you know what I mean. Look, see, good viewer? He managed to get all the way over there to all the way over here. Mentor can teleport. You don't want to mess with Mentor. Okay, let's start this off. Very different from last time. Everybody scatter. Firstly, I'm going to take out that blasted Grenadier, because I hate Grenadiers. Their stunning capability is just really quite nasty. As they have just proved right there. Okay, Tombstone. Spectre shots that Eye of the Reich. You want to take down the, you want to take out the minions first before you take out Blitzkrieg himself. Good, okay. Stormbolt it. Mentor. Electron beam. That's it. Keep that guy blinded. Bard. Nice. Okay, that's one Eye of the Reich. This is good. This is very good. Good. That's that one stunned. Take out the other Eye of the Reich. Give it an electron beam, Mentor. Oh, Bard. You may as well grab that health canister. How are we doing? Mentor is surrounded by bubbles. He's expanding his intellect, but it's not working for him. Electron beam. Got him, okay. Everybody move over here. Fortunately, Tombstone's another good choice for this mission, good viewer, because he can absorb mental attacks. And he's resistant to piercing attacks as well, which a lot of the enemies have, Blitzkrieg included, it should be pointed out. Mentor, of course, is also resistant to mental attacks, so that's very useful. And Tombstone, well, yes, Tombstone, but Man of War is also resistant to piercing attacks. Okay, give it a dead reckoning, Tombstone. I want to get this guy finished. Okay, good, excellent. Now, good viewer, we have Blitzkrieg himself to deal with. So he has his bullet attack, which is a sort of a sniper sort of shot, and because Blitzkrieg has cybernetic brain, don't ask, but he has the cybernetic brain ability, or talent, or hero power, whatever you want to call it, you know, the passive abilities that you select attributes, or power. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but you know, like jumper or temperature control, the things that your heroes have. Yes, so that makes him very accurate. Not good. Tombstone, stop shooting the bard. He has his mental attack, his mental beam, like that. Various mental attacks. To hypnotize, or to enrage, or to like that. Okay, everybody back off. And this is another reason why Mentor is so useful, because cerebral balance, incredibly useful. Yeah, not twice in a row you don't, mate. Right, so good viewer. How do you defeat Blitzkrieg, you ask? Well, the only way to really defeat Blitzkrieg is to keep hitting them. Ooh, very nice Tombstone. Yes, that's a good combo, in fact, putting him in stasis. Because, if you see there, good viewer, he blocks, Blitzkrieg has an inbuilt ability to block all damage types. The only two damage types he can't block, from that defense at least, are mystical and mental, which of course don't actually do any damage, they're just all the crowd control abilities. Like stasis, like enrage, like all those other things, but then Blitzkrieg, being a mental master, has an inbuilt resistance to mental attacks. Your brain is my plaything. And he also has like the inbuilt, he also has an active defense which defends against mental attacks. So that's something to be careful of. So, putting him in stasis I find is very useful. Because that prevents him from blocking things. Tombstone, grab that if you would, Mentor, Psyche Slash. Because if he's in stasis, it's harder for him to block things.
Nothing afflicts Blitzkrieg for long.
So having Man of War along for Bermuda Triangle is very useful. Eve can also potentially be useful. Go on, Bermuda Triangle and miss.
No surprises for the omniscient.
Omniscient my face. And resists. Well, doesn't this all seem rather rather familiar, good viewer? Bermuda Triangle missing. So yeah, as you see there, he can't necessarily get all attacks, but he can get a very good amount of them. Yes, and that good viewer is his inbuilt getting rid of people ability, which doesn't really do much damage, but it does throw everybody back, so that's not good. Yes, and now he's blocking mental attacks, but he's not blocking anything else. So, if people don't dodge things, that's it, Tombstone. Okay, Man of War. Give it a Bermuda Triangle, sir. Nope, missed. Okay, try Pressure Punch. So yeah, the trick is just to keep trying to hit him, good viewer, because similarly to Pinstripe in the last game, it's very hard to hit him, but he's not really going to do much damage to you. And so long as you have Mentor along, he can just cerebral balance all of Blitzkrieg's mental attacks. So, unfortunately, good viewer, this leads to just a very grindy fight. It's not so much difficult as it is irritating. It's like Pinstripe, in my view, good viewer, in that Pinstripe's very hard to damage, but, you can do it, but he can't really damage you in turn. So yeah, their Dead Reckoning, you see, is very good. And, interestingly enough, good viewer, Blitzkrieg is actually even tankier than Fortissimo is. Nice one. Man of War. Yeah, he has even more HP than Fortissimo, and what was I saying? Yeah, he's just very tanky, he's very grindy, he's got danger sense, that's what I was going to say, good viewer, meaning he can dodge attacks from behind, because normally, you know, if you could blind someone and then attack them from behind, they wouldn't be able to block attacks, but with danger sense, they can. So that is, good viewer, why in my view, Blitzkrieg isn't so much hard as he is irritating. And of course, you get to enjoy the brilliant, over-the-top voice acting. Okay, he's blinded. Okay, he's blanked. So if you can get him paralyzed like this in some way, and then if you can drop him a full power dead reckoning, well, see, that's quite a bit of damage right there from Tombstone. And of course, Tombstone is resistant to a lot of Blitzkrieg's attacks, so Mentor and Tombstone are two very good choices to take out Blitzkrieg. It just takes bloody ages to fight it, which is why I wanted to put this in a separate video, good viewer, because otherwise the video would have been 10 hours long. And Bermuda Triangle misses. Well, there's a novelty. Keep going, Man of War. Put him in stasis.
You're not gonna enjoy this.
Good. Okay, give it a dead reckoning Tombstone.
Nothing afflicts Blitzkrieg for long.
Send him flying, just like, you know, do everything that you can to try and take him out, good viewer. It's all you can do. Of course, sending him flying is always an effective tactic, and one that always gets extra points in my book, because it's just funny. And sending him crashing into Time Master there.
Time to take your medicine.
Time Master to take your medicine. Anybody? No. We're fighting on top of Time Master's body here. Keep going, Man of War. There we go. Okay, but then the Bard also got hit there a bit. Resistant there. Right, let's give it a... Oop, no, over here, Bard. Crispin's Cry.
He's always good to have a friend in need.
Okay, where are you, Blitzkrieg? There you are. You're hiding on Time Master's shoulder. Okay, Tombstone, get up there. 104 HP, we're not doing too badly. Dead Reckoning, Tombstone. Only got one of the 3 hits off. Oh dear. So yeah, this is the essence of the Blitzkrieg fight, good viewer. It's not particularly difficult. If you bring along heroes with mental resistance, then again, it's not particularly difficult. It's just very grindy and takes ages. Okay, Man of War, grab that. Right. You're annoying me by hiding atop of Time Master, Blitzkrieg. So, I want you to be whacked off. And not in a good way. Come on. See, this is just, you know, and that doesn't do anything. We're just stuck in it. Okay, right, that's better. That's what I wanted. Yeah, because he can't block everything. So, if you throw enough attacks at him, eventually you'll manage to get him hit. Good. Keep going, Tombstone. Get over here, Bard. No, Music of Love. That's a bit pointless, really. Well, it's not pointless, but it's just. It doesn't really do much for Blitzkrieg. Good. That's gotten rid of him. Okay, everybody back off. Mentor, Electron Beam. Let's see you resist this, Blitzkrieg. Boom. Blowing him up. Okay. Let's finish this off. Bermuda Triangle. Dead Reckoning, Tombstone. Oh, he's still up, for goodness sake.
Time to pay. What? Here's a little present from Man of War.
Come on. Stop dodging. Down he goes. At last.
The power flowing through me. I've never felt so strong. And I know just what to do with it.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. Well, we heard a brief bout of the ominous violins there again, good viewer. And as I said previously, good viewer, we are now moving into the third and final section of the game. The third, indeed. The third sort of story contained in this game. 400 prestige for defeating Blitzkrieg there. grinding him down. There probably are different strategies to taking him down, but, like, the problem is with Blitzkrieg is that because he's just resistant to everything, you can only really, you know, try and get as much CC on him as you can, and then hit him when he's stunned like that. There's not really much else you can do, unfortunately, good viewer, because he just blocks everything, which is what makes him so annoying. And, like, if you have someone like Mentor to deal with Blitzkrieg's mental attacks, he just becomes a big sack of brain meat. You know, it's like, you just have to keep whacking him and, you know, grinding away at him, and it just becomes a war of attrition. So, it's a bit underwhelming. I always thought the Blitzkrieg was a bit of an underwhelming boss, if I'm honest. But there you go. He's still a fun character to fight. I still maintain that I still think Red Sun is my favourite, and he's the best boss out of all of the Axis villains. But there we are. So, good viewer, we are about to see, my friends, something which I referenced back in the very first video I ever uploaded to YouTube, with regards to the alchemists. Because I was waiting for this moment, because I knew that I would eventually LP Freedom Force vs. the Third Reich, and I knew this moment was coming. Epic foreshadowing, good viewer. Let's see exactly what that is once we go past this screen. Way to be undramatic there, Skyrider. Diablo levels up, Mentor levels up, Liberty Lad, Bullet, Green Genie, the Bard, and Man of War. Yep, and that's all of our heroes. Excellent. So got a few levels up there. Good. So good viewer. Let's see what lies beyond.
What a small creature is man. How little he knows of the dimensions that exist beyond his own. How unaware he is of his insignificance in the scheme of the cosmic. What could he do besides gape with wonder if he were granted just a glimpse of the glory of the celestial clock? But there is one who knows better. One who has sacrificed his very existence to keep the celestial clock in motion. To keep time itself from stopping.
Must fight back. The wraiths of chaos have sworn to destroy the clock, and I am its only defender. And so, Manbot stands alone.
Looks like you could use a hand, Metal Man.
Alchemist? What? You've got to get out of here.
Save the pillow talk for later, sugar. Looks like we've got some creeps to clobber.
Why are you here? How did you?
I had no idea how powerful I was, Ted. There I was, getting all breathless over casting an arcane bolt here and there. But only just now have I found out what I'm capable of.
You mean?
Yes. I'm here to take you home, Ted.
But how?
I can't say how I know, but I just do. I'm in touch with a power I never contemplated. The power to alter reality. I can change the very nature of existence so that you never ended up here in the first place.
Reality isn't a toy. You can't just change the things you don't like without changing everything else. These creatures we fight first appeared after I chose to remain here. They are the wraiths of chaos, generated by the cosmic inconsistencies we caused by our very presence in the celestial clock. Who knows what kind of havoc would ensue if you were to dare to alter reality.
Weren't you listening? I can take you home. Since we lost you, everybody's been... They've all missed you. I've missed you, Ted. Every time I think of you in this horrible place, I can't sleep.
I thought being trapped in this metal suit would be unbearable. But that torment was nothing compared to this cosmic prison. But I stayed here to save Freedom Force, to save you. And now you ask me to risk the very universe? I'm sorry, but...
Peaches ain't cream. I came here to save you, and that's what I'm going to do, whether you like it or not.
Alchemist, no! I can sense the wraiths returning now, drawn to the very chaos you create.
I'm doing this for you, darling. I can't leave you here a second longer.
Alchemist, no!
Zut alors! Does everybody in the future have a palace such as this?
Hardly, Tricolor. The Freedom Fortress serves as an operation center, a residence, and a training facility all in one. The fortress is equipped with the most modern crime-fighting equipment. Computers capable of storing literally hundreds of kilobytes of information.
Hundreds of what now? Oh, at times like this, I'm not so sure taking up Mentor's offer of a brief visit to the future was a good idea. How are we going to go back to war-torn Europe after seeing this place?
Speak for yourself, Flyboy. The way I see it, this place suffers from a complete absence of bleeding Germans waiting to be kicked in the arse.
Yes. Once we defeated Blitzkrieg, the present went back to the way it was supposed to be. A world of peace, where the Third Reich was defeated.
Looks like things are returning to normal, and not a moment too soon if you want one man's opinion. So, lassie, do you plan on looking up any friends while visiting 1963? Or might you consider stepping out with a poor fisherman like myself for a wee pint or two?
Oh, are you... well...
Stars and bars! Is it?
Rings of Rexor!
Can it be? Laddie, is that really?
Get away. Something terrible is going to happen. Alchemist.
Sorry, sugar. Alchemist doesn't live here anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.